All right, very quickly, I want to bring in Travis Weber, Vice President of Policy and Government Affairs here at the Family Research Council, to kind of get an update on where states are on this issue. Travis, welcome back to Washington Watch.
Thank you, Tony. Good to be with you.
We just got a couple minutes, but I want to kind of get an update on where states are, because this is both, as we were talking, a federal and state role. So where are we at the state level? How many states have stepped forward to provide very strong protections for the unborn?
Yeah, I mean, Tony, we have 23 states right now that have heartbeat or better protections, and most of those are protections at the moment of conception. 5 states around that have heartbeat. Some of those are being challenged in courts, but this means that legislatures, the elected leaders, the governors, in some cases might have had veto override, but the people of those states have stepped forward to put forth their view on life. And that 23 states with heartbeat, at the moment a heartbeat's detected or up to moment of conception, the people have said this is when life should be protected. So that's very significant. Other states have other levels of protections, but Tony, a big section of the country is protecting life very aggressively right now in the states.
And so a pain bill at the national level would not in any way affect those. Those bills would be in place. It just sets a minimum floor that a state can't do less in terms of protecting the unborn. But let's talk about, very quickly, we've got just about a minute and a half left, this talk that there's no federal role. I mean, just speak to how the federal government actually is intricately involved in abortion right now.
Yeah, Tony, it's really silly, that people would say that, because for decades we've been seeing bills come through Congress, executive actions at the federal level taken to protect life. And many of these executive actions, members of Congress have supported. They've sent letters to the administration under the Trump administration. I'm just looking at our data. We track at least 42 pro-life actions the president took. Many of these were strong regulations. At one point, he sent a letter to Congress threatening to veto any bill that weakens federal pro-life protections. He rallied behind the Geneva Consensus Declaration, supporting pro-life protections in other countries, borrowing money from going to abortions overseas. I mean, so many areas, the federal executive branch and Congress taken action to protect life. And folks can find that on frcaction.org/Biden. They see the list of, this is a history of federal action. And I think it's important to remind everyone that this has been a long-standing practice in our nation's capital.
And the Democrats have made very clear what they would do if they could. They will annihilate every state limitation and force this abortion policy nationally. They have the bill to do it. Travis, we're out of time. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.